Hello again, welcome to 1969 teardrop restoration. I would like to show you the best way to seal the molding on this edge. So I'm gonna clean this, but meanwhile I'm gonna make a video how to put in the silicone on this side to not put in too less or too much. That this is very important because we're gonna play with the real silicone, and as you know, the real silicone is not water cleanup. It's very harsh, very tough, and we don't want to spend too much time on cleaning. So basically the whole length of the silicone we're gonna put in, it's around 20 feet on this side, 20 feet on the roof side. That's already 40 feet. Then we have a other side, which is another 20 feet on the roof side, and then it's 20 feet on the wall side. So it's a lot of silicone. You have to be very precise. You have to know what you're doing. And like I said, I would like to show you the best way to put this silicone on a camper and then put in the molding and screw together the way it was. Welcome back. Today I would like to show you how to apply polymer adhesive on a molding. We're gonna glue molding to the camper, and this is original molding, 51 years old. This piece, it's an aluminum also. You can see the thickness of it. This is the old stuff, very good. This is the newer version, kind of heavy. Try to bend this one. This one you can bend it much easier. So don't be afraid to purchase something old and try to restore it, because the materials which were used back then, they last. Okay, so I have this piece of aluminum. We don't need this one for now. Now we have to choose the bonding silicone. Okay, so I'm not the very fan of the any silicones, not that I'm not using it. I use painters caulk, I use the silicones, I use the acrylic adhesives, but we're gonna use for our camper the polymer. This is the one of the best on the market. It has so many advantages than other stuff, like UV resistant, no bubbling, damp bonding, because we're gonna seal and bond aluminum molding to our aluminum body, which this stuff is designed for. You can bond the brick, you can bond the glass, you can bond metals, aluminum especially. What's other advantages of the polymer is no shrinkage, because doesn't have oil solvent and water, which is in silicones. Okay, it's not staining. Silicone, which has oil solvent, it's spreading this this oil to the bonding materials and cause the staining. And if everybody has a car, you can see sometimes if you don't wash your car, you see like you know, there is like, you know, like a streaks on your body. This is the stuff which actually stains your finish. And you have to remember that our camper will be used in the winter, in a freeze weather, in a hot weather, in a damp conditions. That's why we want to use the best on the market, and probably this tube will be enough for putting 80 feet of the molding of the bonding length. It's paintable if somebody want to paint it, and you can even paint it with the water-based paint. Which silicone, if somebody tried to paint with the water-based paint, it's actually impossible because it's so oily and it's so slicky. So this is the professional grade polymer. They come in with the removable nozzles. plenty of those, and I want to show you the easiest way to apply this sealant and bonding material on our molding. So we're not gonna actually use this. What I decided, we're gonna use the peanut butter just for now to show you what can we messed up, how to do it the best way. Maybe we all together gonna learn something today. Will be great. So what I'm using, everybody can do it this at home, in the office, anywhere. Just see how it will be the easier way to put this polymer on the camper. Perfect 90 degrees angle. This is our molding. This is gonna imitate our molding. We're gonna kind of put in and stick it to it, and we will see how it's gonna behave. Okay, so you go to your local cafeteria, you grab one of those. Then we have a sandwich bag, scissors, and we're gonna cut just a tiny hole right in the corner of it, just a tiny hole like this. We open this bag. Okay, we grab it's right here. Okay, so you grab the peanut butter. Okay, and this peanut butter travels all the way to this corner like this. What we do, we kind of like squeeze this right to the corner. Okay, and this is our caulking. Okay, that's how it looks. Okay, so this gonna imitate this nozzle. So what's the point of doing this? We don't want to use too much polymer on our camper because it's a messy stuff. It's hard to clean later. We don't want to use too less, because if we use too less, there will be air bubbles where water can travel. There will be weaken. So we want to actually put this polymer on this molding evenly and everywhere, and we don't want to spend too much time. We want to do it quick and very efficient. So as you can see, there is a little hole inside this thing right here. You can see it. This goes inside, and this is the smallest hole available on this nozzle. Okay, if you want to have a little bit bigger hole, what do? You actually take your knife, you cut always in an angle, because when you work with your caulking gun, you actually apply the caulking that way, 90, 30, whatever it's your preferences to apply the caulking on the surface. So if you're working outside, let's say you want to seal the bricks or tile floors and you need bigger opening, you take your knife and you make it bigger opening. So each squeeze gonna give you thicker, and multiply choices of the size. So this is our caulking, and we're gonna start applying this to the molding and to the camper. So there are few methods I seen on YouTube how people apply the silicone, and none of them are actually good enough. Okay, it doesn't really matter where you're gonna use this silicone. It can be any project, it can be carpentry, it can be fixing some stuff, shower stalls. It's up to you. Okay, so you can see sometimes people put the silicone like this. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen if we apply the molding or any piece together. What's gonna happen? That's what's gonna happen. Okay, you see the stuff, it's not evenly holding. You have air bulbs between right here. It's not enough. You gotta remember that this is the air bulbs which are holding the moisture, and moisture freeze. Moisture makes silicone actually weaker. It can be the issue with the mold. The other idea I seen on video is putting let's see what's gonna happen here. It's it's holding, okay, but the thing is it's too much on this side. So if it's too much on the outside edge, you're gonna work with the polymer, which is the hard stuff, okay. It's very durable, but let's see what's gonna happen if you're gonna try to clean this, okay. So nice, simple. You got mess all over the place. So basically what you have already stained your molding right here. You already stain the other surface, and this stuff, I know it's we're using the peanut butter just for practice, but the thing is the other stuff we're gonna use, it's very hard, okay. It's not water cleanup. You have to use the chemicals to remove it, so all this stuff will be very hard later to remove it, and going back and forth like this cleaning, it's make even worse. So I would like to prevent that, and consider that you will take the time actually to do it this thing right, because what we want this stuff to be put in evenly and 100% waterproof, weatherized as best possible. So I already cleaned this surface from peanut butter, so let's see what's gonna happen. That's one side, that's other side. Okay, then you're gonna put in, as you see that this line is closer to the edge of the molding. This one will be closer to the corner. One. And two. Okay. And now we're gonna place this molding again evenly and see what's gonna happen. As you see now, we have almost perfect layer of the adhesive. We have no air bulbs, it's even, and what's very good about it, we don't have too much access on this edge and on this edge. It's just perfect. We don't want any huge buildup of the silicone. We're gonna work with the polymer silicone. It's a tough stuff, okay. And what we do, dip the tip of the finger in a diesel fluid. This is the peanut butter, so I'm gonna use regular water. Okay, so you see my finger is a little bit wet, and we're gonna try to do like 45 degrees angle with, and try to do one smooth cut. Look at this. This caulking perfectly is not staining our molding. It's not staining the body of the trailer. It's perfectly, almost invisible, skinny, neat one surface.